Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Rosenthal with you late on this Wednesday afternoon. We are recording this broadcast as of about 4:41, and we're still raining in Boston, but that's going to be changing as the snow rain line collapses towards the coast. It's going to be a very stormy night, folks. Lots to talk about, so let's jump right into it. All right, let's look at the weather headline. We are talking about heavy rain along the coast, changing to heavy wet snow by or before 7 o'clock. Northeast winds picking up to 55 miles an hour. Stay off the roads tonight. Flooding possible at the time of high tide. Flooding possible in streams, streets, and basements. Watch out for numerous power outages late tonight into early tomorrow morning. As we look at the watches and warnings, we do have a high wind warning in gold from Boston to Cape Cod. Winds could gust to 60 miles an hour. We do have a winter storm warning in pink, which now includes Boston, Worcester, Hartford, Springfield, Greenfield, all the way up to Concord, New Hampshire, till about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, as of about 4 o'clock this afternoon, intensifying area of low pressure about 100 miles east of Atlantic City, New Jersey, is moving off to the northeast. Looks like the European is going to score a coup on the exact storm track. So instead of bringing the low center up over the Cape, it's going to move south of Nantucket, locking in the cold air, giving us an old-fashioned nor'easter tonight. Observations as of late this afternoon, you see the flakes are falling. Where you see the flakes, it's snow. 2 flakes is light snow. 3 flakes is moderate to heavy snow. So it's basically raining from Boston to Cape Cod, where temperatures as of about 4 o'clock this afternoon are running between 35 and 40. But once you get west of 128, it's snowing with temperatures in the upper 20s and mid-30s. And again, that snow area will be expanding up into the greater Boston area over the next several hours. The latest visible satellite loop shows that intensifying gale center east of Atlantic City. On the visible satellite loop, you see heavy clouds coming in from the ocean as low pressure starts to cut off in many different levels of the atmosphere. The easterlies bringing moisture in from the Atlantic Ocean with lots of lift. It's going to spell a major league snowstorm for us tonight. So this is a situation in terms of the latest mosaic radar. You see the green is rain from Boston to Providence to Cape Cod as of 4 o'clock, but the blue is heavy snow just west of 128 all the way back into western Massachusetts, a good chunk of Connecticut, snowing south into New York City at the present time. So the weather map at 10 o'clock tonight will show that intensifying gale center south of Nantucket, moving slowly off to the northeast, but it should be snowing to beat the band in Boston, points west and northwest, a very difficult night. And by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're still experiencing some snow from Boston into southern New Hampshire and southern Maine, the coast of Maine, getting hammered with a strong north and northeast wind. The storm should be over for the most part by mid-morning tomorrow, but because of the upper level feature at 18,000 feet, 500 millibars hanging around for tomorrow and for Friday, we're going to have lots of clouds, cold northwest winds, and occasional light snow or snow showers. And speaking of snow, here's the snowfall map. We're talking about 6 to 12 inches of snow from the area of Gloucester to Boston to Providence to Norwalk, Connecticut, and then 6 plus from Brockton to Plymouth to about Bridgeport, 4 plus over the Cape and the Islands in the orange zone on the western side of 128 to 495 and beyond west and north, at least 10 to 15 inches. There could be more than that. Forecast goes like this. Overnight, heavy wet snow inland, heavy rain along the coast will change to heavy wet snow. It'll be windy, temperatures falling in Boston to about 34 degrees. Again, northeast winds could gust to 60 miles per hour. I'm concerned about the next high tide, and I'm also concerned about numerous power outages. So we look at the 5-day forecast. We bring it on for you. We talk about occasional light snow or snow showers for tomorrow and Friday with gusty winds, some sun clouds, windy and cold on Saturday, partly sunny, cool on Sunday near 40, increasing clouds on Monday. It'll be in the upper 30s. Then we're watching the potential for another East Coast storm here for Monday and Tuesday. I say potential. Let's deal with this one first, and then we'll deal with the next one. If you're in your car and you'd like to hear my forecast, turn on 99.1 FM, easy 99.1 FM, WPLM. Till then, I'm Mark Rosenthal. Please stay tuned for updates.